60 seconds.
I'd say watching staticky porn is worth the money you sink.
Counting down the top 10 for this week, the number 1 song is...
Well, my sailor soldier does...
No!
We'll have one at
Cut! Counting down the top 10 for this week, coming in at number 2 is...
Incoming! This is nuts!
Comic readers, beware!
You're in for a scare.
R.L. Stine's classic Goosebumps returns in a new gruesome graphic novel format in Goosebumps, The Haunted Mask. Carly Beth is determined to become the new face of fear this Halloween. But this is no ordinary Halloween mask. Are you wearing the mask?
Or is the mask wearing you?
Find out in Goosebumps Graphics, The Haunted Mask.
"What are you going to be for Halloween?" Sabrina Mason asked. She moved her fork around in the bright yellow macaroni on her lunch tray, but didn't take a bite. Carly Beth Caldwell sighed and shook her head. The overhead light on the lunchroom ceiling made her straight brown hair gleam. "I don't know. A witch, maybe." Sabrina's mouth dropped open. "You? A witch?"
Hello, everybody. This is the Loud House Critic, one guy with 1,000 views and all the episodes I must review. Oh my gosh, this is it. Oh my gosh, this is finally it. I cannot believe I'm actually reviewing this episode, and it happens to be almost my possible favorite Season 8 episode of all time, especially with one character who I kind of liked back during Beg, Borrow, and Steal, and she came again in this episode. And it gets so much better when I review it and when I give you my results about it. And this episode today will be Careless Whisper. 14 episodes, Season 8, and the 247th episode. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe they brought the character Kara back from Beg, Borrow, and Steal. And it feels like so much the Freckle Gang is trying to befriend her just so they can get some kind of comic book. And when I saw the plot of this, I was like, oh my gosh, looks like this might be a new addition to Lincoln and the Freckle Gang episode. Oh my gosh, I am so happy that they're starting to move this stuff on and getting a new member. 7 members now, and they are just like the Loser Club from the movie It. But before I can get on to this special episode I have been waiting to review, I'd like to bring my other guest star to help me out with this one, David Mercado.
Hey everyone, it's David. Glad to be back to help for another review, Loud House Critic. And let me say, I'm very excited to help you out with this episode, since it's one of my absolute favorites of Season 8 and gives tons of justice to a newly introduced character.
Guys, I just read something incredible on the DSFB.
Dudley's spaghetti food blog?
David Steele fan board.
You bonehead! You idiot! You moron. Motherfucker!
Will someone remind me again of why Lincoln's even friends with Carrot Top?
There I was, 80 web pages deep, already late for school, when I read that the only copy of the legendary missing issue number 13, David Steele Stuck in the Rust Belt, is located in our very town.
No, get out of here. I wasn't too surprised at all.
I have long dreamed of finding out how David escapes the abandoned auto factory, and if he ever meets his long-lost twin brother.
Shut up! It doesn't matter!
So where's the comic?
The comic book nook.
Oh, you mean that New Girl's Family store?
Yup.
Aw, sweet. It's Kara from Beg, Borrow, and Steal. Sure, that episode wasn't all that good, and it's admittedly one of my absolute least favorites of Season 7, but Kara was definitely the most underrated and underappreciated aspect from it. I loved her snarky wit and laid-back nature. She sort of reminded me of the comic book guy from The Simpsons.
I can't wait to see much more of her character development, to see what she's all about.
Let's go ask New Girl if she'll show it to us.
Her name is Kara, guys.
I'll handle it. I'm easily the most fly in the group.
Survey says... Say goodbye to those.
There's an arrow in your butt.
Oh my gosh, please let that actually happen to Rusty in the future.
What up, Kara? So, I heard about issue 13. What are the chances a guy like me could possibly take a peek sometime?
Let me pretend I care.
Let me do the math. If I carry the no chance and add a naught on your life, it's 0%.
Okay, I'm done.
I'm already loving Kara again. I always love snarky, wisecracking characters.
Good luck trying to get laid in your future.
That nut's not cracking.
That sounds like a you prob.
Don't act like you're Greg Griffin. You ain't Rusty's bitch. But I hope not.
Sorry about my friend. Obviously, you'd only allow a true comic connoisseur like myself.
I got nothing. I have absolutely nothing. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to say?
To read. Oh, stupid cheese puffs.
You can have my tots. And no, sorry. Bye.
Oh.
Real smooth, Prince Charming.
Nice going, guys. For first impressions so far, I give you guys a F, and is a low F.
Yeah, nice work, Alien Nerd. Stop hanging around with your parents so much often, and maybe she would be into natural redheads. Unless you're not one.
So much for just asking her. And our best people were on it.
Again, survey says...
I got your number, motherfucker. Woo! Why would he not pull his pants up? Ow, ow, god damn it. God damn it!
Oh, I need to go to confession.
Action News Team! Thanks for the piece you aired about me. The other teachers had no idea I once escaped a collapsing underwater cave using my webbed feet. And believe me, they were impressed.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know a single fucking human being that would actually have webbed feet like that. Could we play in the next fucking Kermit the Frog around here? If they don't fall in the public domain.
I swear, the more we learn about Bullhoffner, the more I'm starting to think he might be part platypus or something.
But Lincoln has so much of a better idea, and it's not even Mr. Bullhoffner's webbed feet, and I hope this one actually works better than all the rest of his plans did.
Hello there.
Let me guess. Issue 13?
Huh? What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't? Wow. Let's try this again.
I'm here on behalf of the Action News Team. You may have heard of us.
I've seen your show. I like the one about Bullhoffner's webbed feet.
Thanks.
Wow, someone's really impressed by the Action News Team. And I'm guessing a lot of people, when they watch this episode and seeing this scene, they think they're actually really gonna be shipping Lincoln and Kara together. Who knows? Maybe she might be very fitting for him, better than Stella, since she doesn't look for a boyfriend anyway.
Anyway, we want to film a new student profile that would be all about you, Kara. Your interests, hobbies, favorite foods.
Why would you want to do that?
For fun. And it'll be a great way for everyone to get to know you. Are you free, I don't know, after school today?
Well, I work at my family's comic book store after school, so...
Oh, shoot. I guess we can't do it. Unless, if you're cool with it, we could just film there?
Okay, I'll see you guys there.
Oh yes, especially all of us who are actually watching this episode and actually want to get to know this character a lot more. Why do I get the feeling that this is another Lincoln and the Freckle Gangs episode that are actually scheming of doing the use and abuse kind of trope?
Yes, I did it. I did it.
Did it on my own. Did it on my own.
So Lincoln and the Freckle Gang actually arrive at the comic book store just to interview Kara.
Take these earpieces so we can communicate secretly. Sorry, Zach. Lana was playing with yours and dropped it in Charles's water bowl. It might zap you occasionally.
I sense a foreshadow with that one, so y'all better be on the lookout for it, because honestly, it might actually be happening.
Another unmistakable sign of the heebie-jeebies.
Why are you standing out here?
Just getting some fresh air. And that's enough.
Yeah, Clyde, try saying that to Disney to stop making all these fucked up live-action remakes. It's pissing us all off. Hell, I lost my hope with Disney after when they kept getting pissed about us just because we rather see Sonic the Hedgehog rather than Mufasa. And I definitely am not seeing that Snow White live action remake. I definitely hope that bombs.
Now let's get you gussied up for the camera. Oh, cool scar.
Oh, thanks. Hockey puck. I was 5, I think.
Oh, looks like somebody has a very interest with hockey after all. At least something like this didn't actually happen to her.
In the 50s, I repped youth hockey for a couple of seasons.
Until a wrist shot caught him in the back of the skull.
Nothing a little metal plate couldn't fix.
He was in a coma for 3 months.
That's probably the worst thing that could happen to a child, end up in a coma. Maybe if we're lucky, we might actually have a better hockey episode with Kara in it.
Whoa, you have friends?
Oh, get lost, Josh. And stop taking my snacks.
Younger sibling? Yeah, I have plenty of those myself.
Plenty of those? No, you got a lot more where that shit comes from. Your dad be screwing with your mom every night. Except for the fact that he has to wear a condom from now on.
Annoying little sibling? Yeah, I definitely feel for both of you guys.
Which son is this one? There's so fucking many.
We need more light. I'll go look for something.
So, Kara, what are your hobbies?
Comic book collecting, obviously. Board games, ice fishing. Oh, making dishes from recipes people write on their headstones.
Really? That's awesome. And Macabre, what have you made?
You've never had chocolate like this. No.
You've never had chocolate like this. Not sure if that will be back in the future, because I think that was a one-time offer for a Little Loud episode.
Aha. Engaging super speed. Yeah, finger cramp.
Dumbass, slow down. That's why you should eat your vegetables more often. They'll fuck your nerve muscles up, especially in your fingers.
Is that Commander Blork? First Lieutenant Black, Officer Splork.
Oh, you've gotta be fucking kidding me. This ain't the time, Zach, to be screwing around with somebody's alien sex toys.
Wait, you rode the Big Dipper?
5 times. I'm kind of obsessed with water slides.
Oh, so am I. There was a time back in 2014 where my family and I were in Disney World in Florida, and at nighttime, we would ride Space Mountain almost every single round we get because it was less crowded and it was much cooler at night. At least we get to see what Kara's swimsuit looks like.
Oh, I love water slides too. Sure, waiting in long lines can be a major pain, but going down the slides at water parks are always worth it.
Oh, I'm gonna get you, no! Take that, evil space worm!
Zach's been compromised.
Zach, I'm planning on whooping your little red-headed ass the second I get in there. You better stay focused.
The fuck are you doing?
I was just looking for the comic.
Sure.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. You are out.
Found the perfect soft light.
Oh, my eye. My eye!
If I were hiding something more valuable, where would I hide it? A file, a locker, a safe?
Oh, thank you. Don't mind if I do.
Dude, what do those little things have the word bite me on it? Ow, dickhead, you didn't have to punch me that way.
Here! Guys, I found a secret room! The comic has to be inside, but it's locked with a keypad. Ask questions that might be the number combo.
Time for the Rust Dog to ask some burning questions.
Zeus, help us.
And flick.
You freaking idiot!
Flick too hard, damn it!
What's your birthday?
June 25th.
June 25th, that's pretty much rare. At least we got to know what her birthday really is. Kind of rare for a cartoon show that doesn't even confirm birth date to any of the characters.
0625? Tight.
That didn't do anything. Of course it didn't. You know what?
Stop, seriously. You're embarrassing yourself.
I'm sorry.
What's your mom's fave numbers? Parents' anniversary?
These are your burning questions?
Abort, Scylla. Rusty's bombing. Let's swap.
Or at least keep asking her questions about herself and not actually trying to get to the damn comic, you know? They don't need to abort this mission already.
I have an idea.
Uh-oh. Trouble.
And I gotta call my mom. I forgot to tell her I left the sink on. Full blast.
That sounds made up.
Yeah, kind of like that film, Shark Boy and Lava Girl. The whole entire film feels like it's made up for no damn reason.
Speaking of made up, you're the author of 4 published comic books. What was your inspiration for this one? Paula Bunyan versus the Lumberjerks.
Yeah, I just pretty hope and sure that comic isn't sexist, because the last thing we need is a female running for the MCU. Check out the way Star Wars turned out.
It ain't a good look, Black Dynamite.
Perfect time to use my David Seal UV light fingerprint detector. It has to be some combination of these numbers.
Oh wow, there's something they won't invent these days. And that's the reason why I use an ultraviolet light.
Are you ready for a mystery?
Ready for adventure.
Are you ready for a fairy tale? Basil, here's a noise. With Dodie, Louie, Elmo, Basil.
It will be a little funny.
Gonna be a little spooky too. Basil, here's a noise. Basil, here's a noise. Basil, here's a noise.
Bingo. I'm in, but I need to switch with Rusty. This is his area of expertise.
You sew your own cosplay outfits.
We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation.
Your grandma is an astronaut, and you've beaten every level of muscle fishaganza? I'd feel lucky to claim any one of those.
What a cute fishy!
Ass packing f***ing. I, for one, am really glad we did this interview. We never would have known any of this.
Yeah, you should hang with us sometime.
For real!
I never met nobody like you. Had friends and I've had buddies.
I could use another girl in the group.
Actually, that sounds fun.
Oh, hallelujah. Freaking hallelujah. There could be use for another girl for this part of the group, even if she doesn't have freckles. Guess I gotta decide to change the group name for a change.
Man, let me tell ya, learning more and more about Kara is like getting more and more invested in a show or story you're into. The more you learn about her, the more you love her and want to see more of her.
Oh, yeah. This is so my area. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Wow, I didn't even think he would actually make past through all those.
Oh wow, Rusty actually pulling through in this particular instance? Well, I guess everyone has their own strengths and values.
It's a rare case for anybody to be that much limber. And I thought Jim Carrey would take so much of his time screwing around in this kind of room.
Now what?
Rusty, what is it?
Issue 13 is being guarded by a ginormous spider.
This kid is priceless.
Critters are my territory. I got this.
All right, if you're sure you know what you're getting into.
Oh, dear.
I'm back. My fly was totally busted, so I improvised. Your dad has style.
Those are my mom's.
You want some of this?
So sorry.
Hey, Rusty, you film. My bladder's fixing to burst.
Shut up, man!
This is no time to be a baby.
Not literally.
Hey, little feller. Goochie, goochie, goo. Aren't you cute?
I mean, this one's kind of cute. No, it's not. Take it, take it. Ew, 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 it blinked at me.
Apparently, the last ingredient needed to be a hero is being a huge pussy.
Ow, ow. Don't you bite me. Ah!
What's going on?
Nothing at all. Maybe put that back where you found it.
You'd think someone would have grabbed and or destroyed that earpiece by now. Way to give yourself away, guys.
Oops, hope Kara didn't hear me hollering while I'm back here snooping around her secret room.
Well. What have we here? Trespassers! Spies!
Somehow that would have been so much for common sense for Zach to actually just walk over there and actually pick up that little earpiece besides leaving it lying there. But it's Lincoln and the Freckle Gang. They're not so much bright as you think ever since schooled. What can you say?
Huh?
Shh, it's okay. Why are you stealing my turkey sandwich?
Kara, wait, we can explain. Wait, did you just say turkey sandwich?
Survey says...
Aw, Luna, you didn't tell us that your feet were dogs. Wait, so you set up all this security to protect a sandwich?
Yeah, my little brother always takes my snacks.
I know how that feels.
Oh, I get it now. You were snooping back here for the comic, and the interview was just a way to distract me. You didn't really want to get to know me. Wow, just wow.
That's a whole nother level of friend zone.
And you would think that Lincoln and the Freckle Gang would actually learn something, especially about with friendship. Because honestly, I hope we get another developing episode that's like this one with either Haiku or Melly from Community Disservice. I would be hurt so much if somebody was trying to distract me while they were trying to snoop around trying to find something that I wouldn't give so much information for. Because honestly, I would have been nicely actually do it to give it to you instead of you just trying to betray me.
Well, here it is.
Whoa!
Okay, not trying to lose focus, but that was actually pretty badass.
You know, I would have let you read it. I only said no to Rusty because he always has cheesy fingers.
Survey says...
Oh, Lewis, give anything to be up there jamming with the big boys.
Why don't you?
Oh, I tried once.
Oh.
It didn't end well.
And Zach was sneezing on everything. Here, go ahead and read it. Just leave me alone after you do. And you two, wash your hands first.
Cause if you don't...
I am going to fuck you!
Let's try that again! Cause if you don't...
I'm gonna skin you alive!
Kara, wait! You can stop pretending you want to be my friend.
I don't love you! Go!
Now we all know how Carrie White felt. Am I the only one who feels so sorry for Kara?
Sorry, Kara. I guess we got carried away. Sorry, Kara. I hope you'll forgive us one day.
We can't let this happen.
Ow! Jeez, what was that for?
It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
Yeah, but it still hurts.
I know the past can hurt. But there are two ways. Either run from it or learn from it. You know, Lincoln, maybe it's best that you and your friends should try to be good friends with Kara, instead of using her just to get a comic book. Just a little wisdom of advice, and I hope you kids don't do something like this ever again.
Who's that guy?
I think we just met Samurai Jack. How rare was that?
Hey, Kara.
Go f yourself.
Well, that doesn't sound very ladylike.
Ladies do not start fights, but they can finish them.
We don't care about issue 13 anymore. We're just really sorry we hurt your feelings.
Well, too bad. 'Cause you did.
Yeah, and it's true that we tricked you. But after 2 minutes, we all knew we wanted to be your friend.
You don't say. Can we have another chance? We all have so much in common. Please say yes.
The way I see it, you have two options. Option 1.
Cut off their heads and I pull out their bones.
Option 2. You pledge your undying loyalty to me.
I really like this scene. Sure, Lincoln and the others were initially only interested in the comic, but it was sweet to see them genuinely want to be friends with Kara. Heck, she's the kind of person many people would both kill and die for to have her as a friend, myself included.
The Action News team went behind the scenes with new girl Kara, owner of the David Steele Missing issue 13. But turns out that's not even close to the coolest thing about her.
I thought we'd try that lobster place we passed in the car.
Yeah, can I just finish watching this?
You can watch TV anytime. I'm starving.
Lana, this is gonna be a real long trip if you don't knock off the crap.
She's got a mean slap shot and writes page-turning comics. And you definitely don't want to mess with her because she's really good at booby traps.
Mom! Karen netted me again!
Booby trap.
And the highlight of getting to know Kara is she's now our friend.
Thanks, you guys.
Aww, welcome to the gang, Kara. I can tell this is the beginning of a very nice and welcome inclusion to this awesome friend group.
I love it. I love how she just became official member of the Freckle Gang group. Even if she doesn't have any freckles, should consider this Kara and the Freckle Gang. And I think it's pretty much safe to say that Kara is now official main character. I get a great feeling that there's going to be so many good episodes that with her and the gang here. And it's pretty awesome to have another female in the group. Let us hope and pray that the show will actually keep moving forward.
K-Dog, now that we're buds, mind if I grab some of your tots?
Survey says you're just a pussy. You think you're tough?
And so far, this episode has been Careless Whisper.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend.
Holy shit, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't even close of hating this episode ever because honestly, I knew I was highly anticipated for the episode and because I was waiting for our new character to come into the group. And oh my gosh, there's so much that actually happened in this episode that is actually good, even if it is kind of repetitive and stupid at the same time. But let's be honest, we all know what Lincoln and the Freckle Gang shenanigans really do throughout each episode when they appear. So Lincoln actually reads a comic about David Steele about this lost issue number 13, and it's located in Royal Woods comic book store, and they know their local store that Kara is the one who actually knows about it, and she has attended the middle school, so they try to befriend her so they could try to get close of getting to that comic book. There's a lot of stupid shit that they do in this episode, but honestly, the more that they're actually reviewing Kara, the more we actually get to know about her. Even she's just a little bit of a minor character in Big Bar Steel, but she's more of a character in this episode. With much of her development and personalities flushed out, this actually makes sense for her to actually be part of the group. Even if this was a person I did not see coming. Even in the ending when she does find out that they were just pretending to be her friends so they can get close to a damn comic book because they got caught up in their own selfish ways, as usual when it comes to a Lincoln and Freckle Gang episode. But again, it's friendship that actually counts more than a stupid comic book. And that's what this episode goes to show. That sometimes, if someone you don't even know so much about, even if you met someone just that one day of trying to get a David Steele LO action figure and failing to pay back any of your sisters, then it would pay off to actually get close to actually know someone who's that close of being a comic book person herself. There were only a less few things that made me angry, but there was a lot of things I actually enjoyed, especially when Kara was on screen. Who is the best character of this episode? We actually got to know that she actually played hockey, she's comic book collecting, board games, ice fishing, even does her own kind of comic books. She does her own cosplay. Her grandma's an astronaut. She has a brother named Josh. She does a lot of booby trapping, which I can blame if she does a Home Alone episode. She has beaten so much every level in a video game called Musclefish. And she mostly has a pet spider, which I clear that Lucy would actually have that pet, but honestly, she has Fang. But I think somehow with her and Lucy might actually get along nicely, considering that Lucy has Fang and Kara actually has a spider. Even her voice actors gave her a great performance and some good personality that really fleshed out her characters. But if there's one nitpick I would have to say about the character, it's the fact that she did not appear with the rest of the gang in Close Encounter of the Nerd Kind, which was a Halloween special, because honestly, this one was supposed to come first, right before the Halloween special even happened. I mean, if some of the production guys actually knew what the fuck they were doing, they would actually get this shit figured out. In fact, they didn't even know what the fuck they were doing. They kept on skipping episodes instead sticking to the main road. Because if this episode had existed, Kara would have actually appeared in that Halloween special and we would have got something even greater. So with this episode, I would highly recommend for you guys to watch it and just be friends with Kara for once. Now I'm going to pass the mic on to David Mercado.
Before this episode came out, I was already very excited to see Kara again. And let me tell you, this episode both met my expectations and even succeeded them a bit. It was like Be Still in My Heart, where a newly introduced character would become another inclusion to Lincoln's friend group, but this episode was a whole lot better. For one thing, we have Kara herself. She was definitely the best part of this episode with her dry wit, snarkiness, and even her kind of nerdy personality. And getting to learn more about her and seeing her become another member of the gang was both very awesome and very sweet. And Lincoln and his friends were handled pretty well too. Sure, they were only interested in issue number 13 at first, but seeing them grow closer to Kara and want her as a friend was very sweet. And that was made clear as day when they apologized to her and gave her an awesome interview with their Action News Team show. Not only that, but each of them got to shine in some way with their personalities and contributions to the heist. Nothing much else to say about this episode other than it was a major high point for both Lincoln and his friends and season 8.
Very heartfelt, David. I love it. This has been the Loud House Critic, and let's see what I gotta do next Thursday.